So the first thing that we decided to do was look up the design thinking process. Oh, let me introduce ourselves. So the people that were in my group was me, Nikki, Ankita, and another individual who had to leave. So yeah. So the first thing that we decided to do was look up the design thinking process so that we can really understand the steps that we need to take in order to solve our issue. The issue of water scarcity in Qatar. We had to look at the question of what types of renewable energy will we use to provide drinking water to the people. And by understanding this question, we need to do some background research. So background research including what is the population of Qatar, what is the water use of Qatar, and how many liters of water is needed to really solve the problem. So we had a lot of solutions here. Ankita, do you want to describe some of them? Or Nikki?
You can talk about the solutions, Ankita.
Yeah. So the solutions were, first one was humidifying and dehumidifying it. So through humidifying and dehumidifying it, through humidifying, the salt and water will separate, and the salt will like get extracted, and after that we can like dehumidify the water. So the dehumidified water will be non-saline and be okay for drinking. It'll be drinkable, potable water.
Yeah, that was one of our
Ideas.
Yeah, our ideas. And another one we thought of was
The phytodistillation. I'm sorry, desalination, phytodesalination. It was a technique where plants absorb the salt from the water and the water will be desalinated. So the plant only takes the salt and leaves the water. So the water will be safe to drink for the people, and it is less in cost. It won't take a lot of cost for them. That were my ideas.
Yeah,
Okay.
and then I guess another one was biogas that we thought of. So,
So they said using food waste. So as the population is a lot, the food waste will also be a lot. So the food waste can use to create fuel, which separates the salt and water and creates drinking water.
yeah. So yeah, those were some of our main solutions to the issue.
And one more was electrodialysis. It's like using electricity to remove the salt.
Yeah.
It's like as they have a lot of heat, they can use the heat to create electricity, and that electricity could be used to remove the salt, which creates drinking water.
Interesting. So basically you have 4. One is
Electrodialysis.
Electrodialysis, biogas, then phytodesalination, and humidity. Okay.
Yes.
So I have a question. Phytodesalination, how are you using plants to desalinate water?
So
yeah, either of you can talk about it.
Just based on like
go ahead.
I guess just based on our research.
Sorry for interrupting. Should I
No,
say
you
it?
can go ahead. You can go ahead.
Thank you. Phytodesalination is a process where there are many saline plants. There are many marine plants that live in the ocean, right? So they mostly absorb the salts in the water. So if we like try to grow them in different areas of that country, those plants could like take the salt and the water remaining would be desaline.
Mhm. And then to add on to that, we could do like more research to see which organisms take up a lot of sodium or salt
Yeah.
and see like which ones are most effective for this solution. Yeah.
Yeah, sure, Srinivas Garu. Actually, that's a good one. I believe it's too late for Mr. Srinivas. It's about 10:30 or so. Any thoughts on this, Srinivas Garu?
Good, they are thinking good. Both the teams are really thinking good. So ultimately, I just gave them little hints that, basically making use of renewable energy, how they can convert that salty water into safe drinking water. So they need to work on it.
Excellent, excellent. Yep.
So
Yeah,
this is a
thank
good
you.
hint for them.
Yeah, thank you. So if you want to drop off, you can. But I will ask Naini's team also to present. If you have a few minutes, you can stay or you can watch it later
No,
also.
I'll watch for some time because I just want to show few things. So.
Oh, okay. Yeah, then let Naini's team also present, and then Mr. Srinivas will present whatever he has, and then we'll close the session for today. Okay. But excellent work, Jazal and Amulya. No, sorry, Jazal, Ankita, and Kezria, and I think Sharmeen was the other kid.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, good work. Continue on this document and then refine it, and probably, we'll have some competitions coming up pretty soon, so you can present it there also. Okay, Naini, do you want to take quickly a few minutes, and then who wants to present?
Yeah, I'll
Naini
present.
or Neil or Amulya or Aditi?
Okay, I'll present. So this is like the design thinking process where you empathize, define, ideate, prototype, and test. So we haven't really gone through each of these steps just yet. We first wanted to look at the facts before really thinking of the empathizing step yet. But what we found is that a majority of people are in poverty, and despite being a pretty rich, I guess, country, but because we found out that Qatar has its Qatar Airlines, and they're also considered a first world country. They supply oil to different countries around, and they're in general pretty rich. So saying that like nearly half of the population is poor is pretty surprising. So we wanted to look more into just the fact that they're also surrounded by water, but knowing that they can't drink all of that water because it's ocean water and it's saline. So we looked into different like energy ways, and so we were thinking of using nuclear power, but we realized that wasn't like renewable energies. So we decided to go for our original idea, which is solar energy. So like if any one of our teammates wants to, or I could. So like we know that solar energy. So the information that I found, Qatar is located close to the equator, which one of my teammates found. Or well, it's pretty easy to see on the map too. So we know it's going to be hot, and I found that Qatar usually has pretty long summers from May to September, and only a couple of months of like rainy seasons, which is I think around 3 months per year, somewhere close to that. And so we decided that solar panels might be the best renewable option to use. But considering they are pretty expensive and Qatar is an urban area, there might not be that much space, but we still wanted to try the process. So yeah, one of the ideas I found was solar powered water purification just for smaller areas. It's not like a thing that we can use wide scale, but it's we can have these UV lamps to kill bacteria in order to have safe drinking water. But I think something that we can use wide scale is solar desalination, which helps with the desalination process. But instead of being dependent on fossil fuels, it will use solar power to fuel that process. So yeah, those are just some ideas. We still need to do more research and look more into the population statistics, but this is just a start. We really wanted to do something based about nuclear energy, but we had to, I guess, stop that just because it wasn't really a renewable energy. So solar was our best way to go, but we are looking at other renewable energy sources for the rainy months as well. And just in case when, because it's close to an ocean, the ocean breeze and that kind of weather, if that affects this type of power. So we do want to look into more of that. But yeah, this is our start.
Awesome.
Amazing.
Very good thinking. Really, you have done a good job. So
Excellent work, guys. Really proud of both the teams. Amazing work. So Naini, Amulya, and Neil and Aditi are in your group, right? Good work, good work. The entire team, you did great. Okay, so I will hand this over to Mr. Srinivas and then he will show his gadgets a little bit and then we'll close the session for today. Every week we'll have some other thought-provoking sessions every Thursday. So do join next Thursday because it'll be getting into med school. How can you get into med school? What all credits you have to get, and then how you're going to write an essay, and all these things will be talked about next week Thursday, same time. So all right. So handing it over to Mr. Srinivas now.
okay. See, let us start. I wanted to practically connect you guys to renewable energies, especially today I'm going to show you, about the solar products, okay? Because I really enjoy working with a lot of, see, this is a small solar photovoltaic module, okay? This is what we have developed it to make it, work, this solar study lamp. How cute is this? Hey, guys. We have trained thousands of people to make this. I think you can also make this. Okay, next upcoming session, we'll also mentor how to make this. Now I'm going to press the button. See, now it is lighting up, right? I can show you. Oh my God, I'm glowing, man. See, now I can make it double light also. You see, you can see. Can you see me? So, so this fellow is the button. This is a light, LED light, and here is the battery, rechargeable battery, and the charge control and all. And this particular solar photovoltaic module is going to charge. So I don't need to burn any more coal. Okay, I just keep this one in sun rays, sunlight, and that's it. This is going to be charged for 5 hours. After that, it can help me have light for 8 hours. Okay, so this is very useful. So this is specially developed, to make sure children at school level will get connected to a solar subject, renewable subject. So this is what. So it has established a couple of times Guinness World Records through my solar guru, Chetan Singh Solanki, through Energy Swaraj Foundation, IIT Bombay concept. Now I'm going to show you when I trained a lot of thousands of students to make this particular study lamps. One student, Lavanya, she asked me a question. Sir, whatever energy is there here, can I make use of that energy, charge energy, to charge my cell phones? I said, okay, let me tinker. So I did that tinkering here. So I have provided that port. And later, after another 10 days, the same girl asked me, sir, can I use regular cell phone charger to charge this unit because sun is not coming for more than 3 days? Then I said, okay, let us go for another innovation. So another port has been designed. So likewise, whenever you guys ask questions, we as a designers will change the modifications and we do the tinkering. That's called innovation. Innovation is nothing but a continuous process, developing the more and more into the product utilization. So yeah, I hope you all enjoyed this solar student table lamp, solar study lamp. And now this is going to be a solar torch. Okay. See, whenever light rays are falling onto this, automatically the photon energy of the light rays captured by these fellows. Then automatically you can see the charge lamp is on here. Okay. So likewise, another small, study lamp. How cute is this? You see, very cute. Okay. This is a solar lantern. See, this is a solar photovoltaic module. It keeps receiving the energy, and it can you can use it as a lantern and also as a focus light. Okay. And see, whenever there is energy, you can always harness. And then whenever it is not there, you can press this button and make use of it for you. So when it is there, you catch it up. When you want it, use it up. That's what. And we are all discussing with a lot of problems. But we also wanted to design some solutions to the problems. So the such one. This is a particular charger. As you all have the bikes, so you can connect this one, a small photovoltaic module like this. I can show you. This is a small photovoltaic module. So this can be connected to this, and you can ride your bike, and then you can get a charge point or here so that you can charge whatever you want from there. Okay. And a lot of time pilgrims go to a lot of places, and there they'll suddenly find out of charge. So that's why this is a cell phone solar charger. So this helped a lot of people, millions of people. So that's we developed it 6 years ago. And see, here I have developed this because India is not a dustbin for any other countries. Like a lot of people make a lot of products, but they don't provide spare parts. So people are throwing them as plastic waste. And I don't want to allow that. So what we have done, we always mention about, reduce, reuse, recycle, whatnot, 3R formula. But how do we make children understand making use? So that's why this tinkering, because they are not providing the tubes. So I said, okay, let me use the LEDs so that now again this is working. I can show you if you are interested how big light comes out of this. I'm going to connect. I have a solar power plant here. So with that power, I'm going to connect this one. See how it is going to help you. See how much bright light it has come. Whole my workspace has become very highly lighted, that much of high use light. Okay. So I think I brought it back again working. Okay. So likewise, so I'm going to show you. So this is a regular street light. This is a street light. Okay. But however, I have converted it onto solar. So now I'm going to connect this street light on my solar plant. So likewise, I have tinkered many. So I'm connecting to my solar plant, and then you see how it is going to help. See how much light has come from this. So much, no? So much. So instead of 230 volts, I have 110 volts AC at, for this regular coal. So these are all DC 12 volts. Solar fellows, okay. And today's my innovation. I have not discussed to anyone. This one is, mosquito repellent. A lot of people use all across. This is a company called All Out. They are allowing all mosquito go out through this coil. This refill. There's a electrin chemical is there inside. So they have designed it to work on to 230 volts AC in India. I think, I don't know, because I have not seen in USA while I'm there. This kind of mosquito repellents are there in USA or not, but I don't know. But they have designed, these companies, multinational companies have designed it to work on 230 volts. But on my solar, they don't work, That's why today I did some tinkering into this. Now just plus minus connecting to my solar plant, it will work onto my solar power plant. Today's my tinkering. So first time I'm disclosing this fact, okay? So likewise, see, whatever my storage, power storage comes, I always develop small gadgets like this. So with these gadgets, you always, I can also control the solar power through my control circuits. And also I can distribute my small solar power with my own tinkering, I did a lot of tinkering. So all these gadgets can be used like your regular electrical switchboards. I also developed this kind of things because they are not available. So I myself figured it out. And this is a charge control unit. From here you can connect all your lights and fans and all, and here you can connect your solar photovoltaic module and the battery storage and all, and this will totally control the charge and store the charge. So this is another interesting gadget. So now this is a solar fan, to work on to solar energy. Okay. And also what I wanted to show you, before, yeah, see, this is a solar bulb which we have developed for, working on to, this is a solar pin. You can see the solar pin also. So with this, it works like this. Okay. I can connect and show you if you want. No problem. I can connect you here. See, this is how it works. Okay. So, okay, and I can adjust the brightness as per my requirement. That's another important point. And for for a lot of people, they do business on streets. For them, this is very reflective light for them. And also, so this is a small tube light, which we have developed for people to use this tube light and solar, this so that they can enjoy. And now coming to the interesting area, I go to a lot of schools. So I don't want to, eat outside. I don't want to eat outside. So here a special device I developed. This is called solar power conditioning unit. Okay, PSU. I name it as PSU. So I have a friend at Mr. Shashgiri Garu at Atlanta, Georgia. So he is the one who always asked me to develop some solar gadgets. So with his motivation or with his support, so this particular energy meter was sent by him. So I've used it because of his help. And now I'm going to show you, this is my own innovation. I have tinkered myself. Okay, so here is the electronics and there's a power distribution here. So what I'm going to show you, because I'm holding it and then showing some other gadgets developed on this for demonstrating a lot of interesting innovations to all my school children. I can't hold it now, so I'm just keeping it on my table. So from this, the most interesting thing, here is my solar cooker. My dear friends, this is my solar cooker. So what happens when I go to school, before my lunchtime, I'll switch on this particular cooker and this will keep my food ready. See, this is the solar power, I just insert this one into the PSU and then switch on that and then it will start cooking my food. Okay. So within 25 minutes, my rice or biryani, whatever is ready. So I don't have to go outside for my food purpose because I don't like really eating outside. Similarly, we have developed, because I'm a big fan of tea, daily 3-4 times I'll drink a tea. So what I'll do is I'll keep my milk and then the water and tea powder, everything. And I'll just pull another lever of the PSU and my tea will be ready in after 15 minutes. Okay. And also I have developed some other, interesting fact. You see here, because I drive my science Wagoner to all the schools. So sometimes whenever I find some tire with less air and all, so I can use this one on my solar power plant. So I can keep my air always intact. Okay. So if you want to see, I can show you also. You see, I can show you. This is how they all work. Okay. So I just use everything like that. And, this one I developed it for making use of connecting to any other additional equipment. So what I wanted to tell you, another most interesting thing I think my Nikki will enjoy about this one. Nikki, are you ready to enjoy something very funny? Okay, see, I'm connecting. Nikki, I think you will be ready to enjoy this. You see how colorful they are all, you see? So many different colorful patterns are coming out from this. So in solar, I'll just bring a lot of interest for the school children through my innovations. Okay. So, Nikki, are you happy with the colorful lights there? Can you see? Oh, wonderful. So you need to make all this. Okay. So actually, many things are there. Next time I can use another phone to log in and then show a lot of my other home lab. Okay. So for now, I think already got late. And after next time, remind me. I have a climate clock. This is very important. I wanted to show you the climate clock. See, this is my climate clock. See, this is the climate clock. Can you see the name climate clock? So can you all see the climate clock?
Yeah, we can.
Oh, okay. Now I'm going to connect my climate clock. You see. See, some display has come.
Yeah,
Oh, can someone see the number there?
I think it's 6, 15,
6
22.
years, 15 days, 22 minutes, 34 seconds, 20 seconds, 34 minutes.
How did you make that?
Okay, so why is that I'm mentioning about, this is the time left for global warming to reach 1.5 degree. Once it reaches 1.5 degree, it is going to be irreversible. No, scientists have predicted that we will be in big threat. After that, the temperatures going to be highly high recorded temperatures. We all will be in a great trouble. That's where we are working with all of you guys. Make sure that it will never reach the 1.5 degree. Somewhere because of you guys will be knowledge and will bring down the global warming control and mitigate the climate change. That's where the life is going to be continued. Okay. So million more years Mother Earth has to go. Otherwise, if it touches 1.5 degree and then if it touches 2 degree, that's it. No life on the mother planet. That is what is all the world top class scientists have predicted. That's called IPCC. Okay, you Google IPCC Panel 6 report, then you'll understand all about. So we train children to make these climate clocks. On April 22nd on Mother Earth Day, we have done this workshop for 10,000 students. So just imagine, so how massive workshop we have conducted. I think you will be part of it because global warming is a global issue, my dear children. So let us be part of all that, okay? I hope you enjoyed a little demonstration in this 10-15 minutes. So how do we harness the solar energy? How do we store it? How do we control it? How do we make use it? So let sun pay the electricity bills. Neil is saying no. What is that bill is talking about in the beginning? So Neil, we don't have to really worry about, okay? Now and then our son will pay our bill, okay? So we can make all this. And next time I can demonstrate lot many things or windmills and all, wind turbines and all. Through my various other presents, I will make you understand how to build all this. So you will get more inspired, okay? So I think happy?
All right.
Happy, everybody?
Thank you so much.
Anybody wanted to ask me any question about these few things?
Any
I am
thoughts,
always interested.
kids? I think they're all tired.
Yeah.
But yeah, thank you so much, Mr. Srinivas. Really wonderful session. And then, you showed all the gadgets, very inspiring. Actually, 2 days ago, I wanted to show this. Nikki made this
Oh,
with the
wonderful,
help
Nikki.
of her dad.
Oh,
Yeah.
excellent, Nikki. That's
So
really
this
nice.
is a solar rover.
Oh, yeah.
And yeah, she was
Her
playing
name
with
is
it.
Solar.
Oh, wonderful, wonderful. Then
Yeah.
I think, Nikki, you deserve some prizes from me. They are all real fellows. Okay. So I'm going to put into my app. You collect it from there. Let us build that apps, okay? not the digital
Yep, yep.
files. The physical world will move for us. We
Uh-huh.
need such kind of
Yeah.
things. Let us meet on the
Yeah.
Mars, okay? Okay?
Yeah,
We do all
yeah.
this tinkering there on the Mars.
Okay, awesome, awesome. All right then, kids, I hope you had a wonderful time. Next time, probably 1 or 2 weeks from now, we will actually build something like this. Not exactly this, but something similar, maybe a lamp or something. But yeah, do you want to say any kid want to say a word of thanks to Mr. Srinivas? Please unmute
Some
yourself.
question. Your questions are more happy for me.
More than questions, let them. I would like to.
Anything,
them to-
anything.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Neil? Giselle, yes, go ahead, please.
Yeah, thank you for coming. We appreciate it. And we learned a lot about renewable energies and the different gadgets we can have. So that's pretty cool.
Oh. So come down to my lab, home lab. I'll train you.
Thank you.
Yeah, Nikki, go
Okay,
ahead.
all
Tell
right.
me. Okay.
Yep. Okay, then. So we'll end this session for today, and then we'll meet again next week, same time. All right, then. Have a good day, kids. Bye.
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 Take care. Bye bye, my friends. Young friends.